a heading mentioning that SDLC real-time process. Just have a heading mentioning that SDLC real-time process. Okay. Just have a heading is SDLC real-time process. Okay, right. What is the meaning of SDLC?
Software development life cycle.
Software development life cycle.
Right. Software development life cycle. Right. Most of the time, when you are attending with the interviews, like fresher level, experience level, developer, tester, any interview, you may attend the interview as a developer, you may attend the interview as a tester, fresher level, experience level. Definitely, there is a chance you will be getting a question asking about explain SDLC. Okay, most of the time, very regularly, there is a chance you will be getting a question and asking about explain SDLC. Then what you guys will be doing? You guys done the BTech, right? Done the BTech? I mean BTech or degree, whatever it may be. Completed or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any backlogs are there?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. If you are not responding it, I have to think in a different manner. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Right. So now, here, what will happen is, when interviewer is asking a question, saying that explain SDLC, as you guys, in a very simply explaining that, interviewer, SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. In a very simple, I will explain. That is correct only. What you are mentioning that saying software development life cycle, that is perfectly correct. Still, some people, what will happen? They will try to explain in some more detail what they will be mentioning. So, interviewer, according to SDLC, first step need to be done by, first step is, what is the first step?
Requirement gathering.
Requirements gathering. After that, mentioning about requirement analysis, and then which need to be get mentioning about design. After that, need to be get mentioning about coding, and then need to be get mentioning about testing. After that, live environment, and then production here. Okay, so this is how SDLC steps will be done, which we can say that requirements gathering, requirement analysis, and then design, and then coding, and then testing, and live environment. Provide any more information to the interviewer how exactly we can do that. What kind of activities we have to do.
ପିଙ୍କି ର ତୋର ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗାରେ ଭଡା ନେଇକି ରହି ଯାଉନ ହାଁ ପିଙ୍କି ତୁ
right, so which need to be get understanding about in a very detail. So how we can perform that according to the real time, how these steps will be done. And may real done. But can we develop in a software by having only one particular person? Is it possible?
No, sir.
Like
No, sir.
only developer or only tester can complete the whole activities related to the related to the software?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right?
No,
Say
sir.
that. This is in a teamwork. All the IT industry is in a teamwork here. It's not like just only one particular person. Okay. It is we can consider as a team. The team has to be available and then need to be get perform all the things here. So who has to be involved? Each and every person. What are the activities need to be done? Now, see the concept here. Guys, please make sure that you are on mute. When you guys are not speaking anything, please make sure that you guys are on mute. If anything want to be speak, you can unmute, but immediately make sure you are on mute. By that, it will not create any disturbance for all other team members.
Okay, sir.
Now, this particular requirements gathering and then analysis and then design. These activities will be taken care by the person considered as a BA. Okay, in the real time, how the team will be working is first will be having BA persons will be there. BA persons will be taking care about and doing requirements gathering and then analysis and then design. These activities will be done by BA people, or we can consider as a SME. In the real time, as you are into fresher level or experience level of just 3 to 4 years, you guys cannot take care about BA role. BA means, what is the meaning of BA?
Business analyst.
Yes, analyst.
Business analyst. SME?
Subject matter expert.
Subject matter expert. This particular BA or SME who has been already having some industry experience, nothing but IT experience, like 5 years experience, 8 years experience, 10 years experience. For them, it will be very easy to get work as a BA. So you guys are not worried about these particular things here. So what these particular people will be doing, BA guys will be taking care about interacting the clients and then gathering the requirements, analyzing the requirement, documenting with the requirement. All these three particular steps, requirements gathering, analysis, design, done by BA people. You are not worried about on it. After that, you will be taking care about coding. Coding need to be done by? Who has to take care about the coding? Developer. Okay. So developer need to be taking care about coding activity as a one role. Testing. Who has to take care about the testing?
Tester.
Tester. So tester has to be taking care of it. This live environment and production. You guys may heard about the training. Heard about DevOps? Heard about the DevOps program?
Yes,
sir.
Development operation. Right. This particular, right. So this particular DevOps people mainly taking care about this integration, server integrations, that everything, those people will be taking care of it. So in the IT industry, BA, different job role, developer, different job role, tester, different job role, live environment, DevOps, different job role. All these particular people working together and then developing a software here. So this is how the SDLC activities need to be done. Okay. Now, in our training program, in the current training program, you're already completed your developer role, like Java, you're already doing. or already completed. Now, our training program, okay. So our training program is, if you get consider with the training program, okay. So all our current training program is which is related to testing.
Very good boy, smart boy.
Right. So which is related to testing. This particular testing training program also we are taking care about, in implementing with software testing. Okay. So which need to be get implementing with software testing. Okay. Right. So this particular software testing. Okay. So this particular software testing. Okay. This particular software testing also, in that we are taking care about manual testing and then automation testing. Just to give a heads up. Okay. Our training program, the current training program is not like related to coding, not like related to developer role. That part you guys already done. Now in this training program, we are taking care about testing activities. So how we need to begin test అనే అప్లికేషన్, ఒక అప్లికేషన్ ని ఎలా టెస్ట్ చేయాలి. So that is what we are going to discussing. In that, what we are discussing, manual testing and automation testing. As a tester, we need to be get comfortable in working with manual testing and automation testing. So manual testing will be doing with the help of one particular project, and automation testing will be doing with the help of one more project. By the end of the training program, okay, right. So by the end of this particular training program, you need to be get comfortable in working on manual testing and automation testing. So that is what the overview of our training program here. So this I'm getting started with the very first step, that is we have to understand that how testing industry, it's not like testing, how software industry came into the picture, how the software will be getting started, how it will be completed, how it will be releasing. The whole life cycle we have to discuss. So in the today's session, we are going to discussing about SDLC, real time process. In the real time, how software will be started, how it will be coming into the picture, what are all the steps need to be done, and how it will be completing, how will it will be releasing. The whole process of IT industry, that I will be discussing. Once we got completed on that, then I will be starting SDLC models. Like what are all different type of models are there, like waterfall model, V model, agile. Once we completed SDLC model, then we'll start project, manual testing project. After manual testing, automation testing. Automation testing also, one more project will be getting done here. So we'll go in a very smooth manner, very slowly. We'll start from very basic level and I'll be completing to the advanced level. Nothing to worry about subject wise. But please take care about attending the sessions regularly and taking the practice regularly. Okay. how practice need to be done, what kind of softwares need to be installed, how to access the applications, everything I will be guiding it. For the practice purpose, whatever the things has been required, I will be guiding it. Nothing to worried about all those things here. And in each and every session, whatever the things I'm explaining, in each and every session, whatever the things I'm explaining, so you will be getting with the PDF file. Okay, so which you will be getting with PDF file here. So that particular PDF file will get uploaded in the Google Classroom. That Google Classroom link will be created, and that link will be getting the access. You guys will be getting Google Classroom access here. Still it is not created, it will get created. Okay, right. And after that, whenever I'm explaining the concepts, don't be in a hurry in making a note of each and everything here. So try to learn the subject, because anyway, I'll provide with you the PDF file. But for your understanding purpose, whatever the running notes has been required, you can have that running notes for your understanding purpose. And daily sessions will be started 9 a.m. sharp by 9 a.m. maximum by 9:10, because all the people are joining from the online, any network issues, whatever it may be. Make sure that available by 9:10. So 9:10 to 10:45. Okay. So 9:10 to 10:45, that will be your session timings on regular basis till the time of your batch is completing. I mean, my part. Till the time of my testing part is completed, your batch timings will be the same. There is no changes in that Monday to Saturday. By default, you can consider Monday to Saturday sessions will be there. Okay. Right. So now let's get start our actual things here. Okay. Right. Any specific clarifications before getting started? Any specific clarifications from anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, perfect, guys. Perfect then. Okay, let's get started then. What you said in other language, I did not understand. Another language, nothing but Telugu. Sometimes I'll speak in Telugu also, but nothing to worry. Everything I'll go in English only. If I speak anything in Telugu also, I will be getting repeated in English. After that, only sometimes just I'll use Telugu, but nothing to worried about on that. Always it will be going with English only here. Okay.
Sir, you know Hindi?
No, we'll not going with all the languages here. I will be going with only English. Okay.
English. Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
Okay. Right. Course duration. Yeah. Course duration is, you can consider like 50 to 55 hours daily, 1.5 hour session. Course duration is 50 to 55 hours daily, 1.5 hour session. Zero also will be covered.
Web
Okay.
services, sir.
Right. No, web services we are not doing it. I mean, I'll give an overview of what is meant by web services testing, not like web services development.
Yeah,
Web
testing.
services testing will be discussing it. Okay.
Right.
Offline we have not started. I mean, for your batch, offline is not done. Just you can cross check with the management team. They will be informing it. Okay.
Sir, do we deal with real-time projects?
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started then. Difference between design and coding. Design means documentation. You can consider design is documentation. Coding is writing with the code. Design means like documentation, like what documents, requirement documents need to be prepared. That will come under design. Coding is nothing but writing with the code. Right. Okay. Link is not like permanent here. Okay. So link is not like permanent here. Okay. Because if I get this particular link, definitely it will be changing it. Maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, the link also will be changing it. Okay. We are not discussing about Mockito, JMeter will not be covered. This particular Mockito and JMeter, we are not covering it. We are taking care about with the Selenium tool. Anyway, going forward, we will understand all the things here. Okay. Notes, I have been already prepared the PDF file. That particular PDF file will be uploaded in the Google Classroom. At the same time, I will be creating one shared repository for your batch. I'll be creating the shared repository in that particular shared repository. Okay. So in that particular shared repository, you will be able to access. How to access everything, I will be discussing it. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay then. Now, see the concept here. So now, first let me complete my explanation, guys, and then I'll start responding to all your questions here. Okay, right. So the today's session, by the end of the today's session, you have to get comfortable the process of IT industry. Okay, let's see here. Now, the concept we are going to discussing is SDLC real-time process. In real time, how exactly SDLC activities will be implemented. Okay, let's see that. Now, let's consider this industry. In the IT industry or any industry, if we get consider the people, like we got multiple people who will be doing with the business. Just assume that. Okay. Now we have some person. Okay. This is one person. Just assume that one person here. I'm not a good painter. Just consider this is a one person. Okay. Now, in a market, is that all the persons will be doing same kind of the business? In a market, is it like everyone will be doing with the same kind of business?
No, sir.
No, absolutely no. Everyone, it will depends on their interest. Okay. Everyone, it will depends on their particular interest. Based on their particular interest, the people will go with different kind of the business. Okay. As an example, one person, some persons will do the business related to banking. Someone will be working related to insurance, and some other people related to manufacturing. Okay. Some other people related to hospitality. Different type of businesses they will be doing. But whenever the people has been started any new business, whenever the people has been started any new business, is that from the day one itself they'll be taking the help of the software? In common, if you think in general.
No, sir.
Like any new business has been started.
No,
Let's
sir.
take a best example of banking. If we consider banking sector, if you look into before 15 years or 20 years, do you have any online banking?
No, sir.
No, right? Before
We don't
20 years, everything is manual. If you want to be done withdraw, deposit, you have to visit the bank and then you have to be perform all the things. But for the current market nowadays, most of the things got automated because banking sector got established. They got all the structure. Everything is done. Then it has been automated. So whenever any new business has been started, always the people will be doing all the activities in manual. So everything will go in a manual only. So once the business got established, going in a very smooth manner, everything is going in a perfect manner, then they will be thinking about expansion, and then they will be thinking about having the software related to their respective business. See the concept here. First, everything it will go with manual steps. In a certain stage, it will be decided to automate their business here. Automate their business. Nothing but need to be develop a software. Okay. Automate the business is nothing but need to be develop a software here. Okay. Now, see the concept here. For example, I'm running one of the business. I required a software. Now, my requirement is I required one software. Okay. Let's go with a very general example. Assume that you guys want to purchase a mobile. Okay. మీరు ఒక మొబైల్ పర్చేస్ చేయాలి. వేర్ యూ కెన్ పర్చేస్ ద మొబైల్? ఇన్ కామన్, వేర్ యూ కెన్ పర్చేస్ ద మొబైల్?
Mobile store.
Amazon.
Two things, either mobile store or you will be taking the help of online. One option. Okay. Let's take an example of you guys will be having in a dream. All the people will be having in a dream of purchasing in a four-wheeler. Having in a dream or not?
Yes, sir.
Having in a dream of four-wheeler or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Right. What is the target? What is the target of four-wheeler? Which four-wheeler? At least we have targets, guys.
Harrier.
Audi, BMW, whatever it we should have in a target.
What the Mustang, sir?
Right. So now, yeah. So everyone in general will be having in a target saying that need to be purchase in a four-wheeler. Now assume that I want to be purchase in a four-wheeler. So where you can purchase the four-wheeler? Purchase the four-wheeler in car showroom. If you want to be right, if you want to be purchase a mobile, you are visiting mobile store and you will purchase. If you want to be purchase in a car, you are visiting the car showroom and then purchasing with the car. Now the requirement is you want to be purchase in one software. Your requirement is you want to be purchase in a software. So where we can get the software?
App Store.
From a software company.
App Store, you can get very common software, but we are talking about with the respect of your business.
From a company.
We approach
IT company.
Right, exactly. We need to be approach to the respect IT companies here, right? So whenever you require in a software, you need to be approach to the respective IT companies here. Nothing but software companies, or which we can say that IT companies you have to approach. Okay. Now assume that you have been visiting IT companies. Okay. As a human beings, right? So we are all the human beings. As a human beings, whenever we are purchasing anything, it may be software, it may be mobile, it may be car, whatever it may be. When we are purchasing something, as a human beings, we used to have one good habit. What is that good habit we have? What is the good habit we have?
cross-checking with other products.
Bargaining.
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 Okay. Apart from that,
We test the product while taking.
Planning.
Information collection regarding.
collection. Okay. Still, apart from that,
Use credit card. We take the product before taking.
Particular
We check
thing.
the product.
We will
In
test.
simple, right?
We
Can I
compare.
say, right? Yeah.
Priority.
Let's see. Can I say like, is it just you will see only one product in one showroom and immediately will be purchasing it?
No.
Just you will go to the showroom, will see the product and immediately you will purchase it?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
Definitely no. So what we will be doing?
First we will check.
Right. We need to
Visiting
be
Maru.
get compare with other products, and we need to be get compare with other stores. Nothing but comparison. Mainly comparison you will be doing. You will be getting comparing with other stores, or you will compare with other models, whatever it may be. Based on your time availability, you will be doing it here. Okay. Now, this IT software also same concept. Whenever we require in a software, I can visit multiple IT companies. So I can visit Accenture, TCS, IBM, like whatever the companies I required, I can visit. And then I'll be asking them, so boss, I'm doing this business, I required in a software, whether you guys will be providing the software to my business or not. So like that, you have to visit each and every company and you need to be get explained. One company, two company, it will be very easy to visit and you can explain also. But when you want to be visit more number of companies, is it possible? Is it possible I like to visit each and every and company and explaining your business? No, right? Which is not like very easy. So rather than that, what is another option? Any another option we can do? Rather than we are visiting each and every company and explaining, any another option we got? Visiting
Good reputed companies.
reputed company. Okay.
Giving ad.
Can we utilize like documentation, like whatever the requirements you want to be explained to the IT company, you will document in the one Word file. Okay, that particular Word file you will email to the company or WhatsApp, very famous nowadays. You got or WhatsApp of that document. Can we do that kind of things?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that kind of things can be done. Okay. Now here, what is the concept here? But the important thing is documentation. What exactly you are expecting according to your requirement, what kind of software you are expecting, you have to document. Nothing but just in a Word file, it will be documented. Okay. Once it got documented in a Word file, but in the real time, we got specific terminologies. We are saying that Word file only, but in real time, we got a specific terms, terminology, mentioning that RFP. That particular document name, we can say that RFP. Full form of RFP? Anyone knowing that?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. It's request for proposal.
Exactly. Saying I company going, that proposal is totally different and this proposal is totally different. This is, we are mentioning that I'm giving my proposal to the IT company, mentioning that request for proposal. Okay. Now, IT company. Okay. IT company. what they will be doing? IT guys will refer this document. Based on this particular document, based on this particular RFP document, the IT people taking care about feasibility study, okay, which will be taking care about feasibility study. What is the general meaning of feasibility? The common meaning of feasibility.
Logical.
Is it doable or not?
Possible or not?
Logically and
Ha.
manner.
Finance.
Possibility.
In simple, we can say possibility. Correct, right? Feasibility is nothing but possibilities. So what are the possibilities are there to develop a software based on the requirements? Because let's take banking industry. Nowadays, banking industry, most of the things automated. But is it 100% automation done?
No, sir.
If you take banking sector, is that everything you can do by just from staying in home or online?
No, sir.
No, right? We can do most of the things, but definitely to perform some of the activities, it's mandatory we have to visit the bank. So 100% automation will never possible here. So because of that, what this IT guys will be doing is, once we have been provided this particular RFP document, nothing but requirements, based on that particular requirements, feasibility study need to be done. So what are the possibilities are there? Okay. Next, once feasibility study completed, based on this requirement analysis will be done. Okay, requirement analysis will be done. The meaning of requirement analysis and then feasibility study not done by the fresher level, as if you are very fresher or just experience of 3 years or 4 years, you are not involving in doing these activities. These activities from higher level. Okay, so these activities from higher level, who is already having more experience here, considering as a BA or SME guys will be taking care about these particular two things here. But doing these two things also, it's not like just within a 1 hour, okay, feasibility completed, requirement completed, let's start doing that development. It's not like just completing in 1 hour or 1 day. It will take some time. What BA guys will be doing, for example, assume that you want to automate the process of manufacturing unit. Then these particular BA guys need to visit their particular manufacturing unit. They have to analyze all the information, like how many employees are there, what kind of machinery they are using, how many hours they are working, how many days they are working, what kind of work they are doing it. If we develop in a software, how much manpower we can reduce. Everything they have to be analyzed in a very detailed here. Pin to pin they have to analyze. Because if something goes wrong in requirement, remaining all the steps will go in a wrong. So requirements part is a very most important thing here. So because of that, fresher level cannot be involving in gathering the requirements or analysis here. So this part will be taken care by BA. Okay. Once it has been completed, once it has been done, after requirement analysis, which you will be getting one meeting, all higher level team will be conducting one meeting, which it will be mentioning about kickoff meeting here. Anyone heard about kickoff meeting? So heard about the
No, sir.
kickoff meeting?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So
No,
in
sir.
No, sir.
okay, yeah.
No,
In simple, what we can say is kickoff meeting is nothing but project confirmation. Okay. So this particular kickoff meeting is nothing but project confirmation. I mean, in your simple understanding, how you can understand is project is getting conforming to that particular IT company. Okay. So kickoff meeting is nothing but project confirmation. Okay. So what is mean by that? What exactly it is done? In the real time, what will happen is in this particular kickoff meeting, all higher level people will involve. As an example, BA. Okay. And then you will be having project manager, will get one more new person, project manager, client to whom we are working, and then legal advisor also will be available. The reason is why legal advisor will be available is budget issues. Like, okay, budget issues here. So I mean, which it will be considered like the company is not completing the project on time. Okay. Or client is not providing with the budget in on time. What kind of legal issues can be done? Everything it will be discussing in the kickoff meeting here. So this particular kickoff meeting also, it will take some time, 1 week, 2 weeks of time, sometimes 4 weeks of time also it will be taking, because a lot of all the discussions need to be done as they are conforming to the project. In common, guys, sometime when you're speaking with your colleagues in real time, or you may see some news, the company will be announcing that we are expecting one of the new project for our company. Heard about that kind of news? Like sometime the people will say that we are expecting one new long-term project for our company. Correct. So the meaning is why they will be mentioning in that concept is at that particular time, the kickoff meeting will be going on. If kickoff meeting has been success, then project has been conformed to that particular company. And then immediately they will be getting started taking care about recruitment process here. So for your level, in simple, you can understand that kickoff meeting is nothing but project confirmation. Project has been conformed to that particular project, including the signature, sign off, documentation, legal documentation, everything will be done. So once it is kickoff meeting completed, as kickoff meeting is successful, project has been confirmed. As project has been confirmed, okay, as project has been confirmed, then they will be starting related to project related activity. So till kickoff meeting, BA will be playing a very important role, because he was gathering the requirements, collecting it, analyzing it, communicating it. He will be playing with the important role. After that, after kickoff meeting is completed, project manager will be coming into the picture. So after kickoff meeting is completed, project has been confirmed. From the next step, project manager will be taking with the main role here. So what project manager has to be doing? This particular project manager need to be come up with preparing one document mentioning about PMP. The full form of PMP is Full form of PMP.
Project management professional.
No. We can say that project management plan. Okay. Project management plan. Okay. The meaning of PMP is what this project manager will be doing is the project manager will come up with the plan. Okay. So he will prepare the project plan. How many developers required? How many testers required? When project need to be started? When development need to be started? When testing need to be started? So how it has to be complete? Which SDLC model need to be followed? Everything he will be coming up with the plan here. So now this project manager coming up with the document of PMP, considering as a project management plan here. Based on this particular PMP, I mean, once this particular part is completed, then related to project, you will be getting some more documents. One, you will be mentioning the BRS. Another one, you will be mentioning the SRS. One is BRS document. Another one, SRS document. Documentations here. Okay. BRS mentioning that business requirement specification. Okay. Business requirements specification. What is mean by all these things? You will understand in the coming session about this document. Another one, SRS document. SRS mentioning that software requirement specification. SRS means software requirement specification. BRS, business requirement specification. SRS, software requirement specification. So up to this, high level people will be taking care of it. You guys did not come into the picture. Did I mention anything developer tester here?
No, sir.
No, right? So because till now, developer did not came into the
So who
picture.
made this document? BRS and SRS are made by the project manager, right?
No, not project manager. Project
No.
manager along with the BA.
Okay.
Yeah.
All three documents, PMP, BRS, and the SRS, right?
Yes. PMP purely taken care by manager. BRS document, SRS document, mainly BA only, along with the project manager. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, done. Now, okay. So now, which need to be get, this document is available. Once SRS document is available, then you guys will be coming into the picture. So the concept is till the time of SRS document is not available, you guys are not coming into the picture. Once SRS document is available, developers will do the development based on SRS document. And then testers doing with the testing based on SRS document. So this is how developer is coming into the picture and the tester also coming into the picture here. Okay. Next, what need to be done? Just 1 minute, guys. Okay, now say the concept, guys. See the concept. Okay. So here, once SRS document is ready, you guys are not coming into the picture. Once SRS document is ready, what will happen? This document will get uploaded in one of the project repository. What is the meaning of repository? The meaning of project repository.
Storage database.
Right.
Storage.
Common storage. It's not like
Storage.
it's not like database. We can consider like one common storage where only that particular project people can access. So in that particular common storage, this particular BA people or clients, they will upload this document. Once SRS document has been uploaded, development team need to be get refer this particular SRS document, need to do the development activity. Testers, testing team need to be get refer this particular SRS document and need to be start doing testing activities here. Okay. Now, what developer will be doing and what tester will be doing? Okay. In simple terminology, what developer has to be do?
Coding, sir.
Coding.
Mostly coding.
Tester?
Yeah. Test will test the
Test the code.
requirement.
To identify the bugs.
Developer need to be get taking care about doing the development activity. Tester need to be get taking care about doing testing activities. How the development activities will be done and how that particular testing activities will be done. Okay, see the concept here. Developer first, they will be started doing coding activities based on the requirement, Java, .NET, nowadays like a Python or whatever it may be. Okay. And after that, okay, so after that, which it will be mentioning about doing code review. Okay, first is writing the code and then doing code review. After that, it will be mentioning about unit level testing. Okay, which it will be mentioning that unit level testing done by developer side only, nothing but white box testing. So the concept of white box testing, developer doing with the testing related to code level, either that code is working or not, that will be mentioning about unit level testing. And then it will be mentioning about doing with integration testing. What exactly mean by integration testing is the whole development cannot be done by only one developer, correct? Only one developer cannot develop the whole application. Team will be there, 10 members of the team, 6 members of the team, 3 members of developer team, whatever it may be. Like now, assume that 6 members of developers are there. Okay. Now, these particular 6 developers, everyone, they will write different code. I mean, based on their requirement, like one person will be working different functionality, one more developer will work on different functionality. By the end of the day, the whole team, whatever the code they written, it's need to be get. Okay. By the end of the day, whole team, like 5 members, 6 members, whatever the code they written, it's need to be get integrate. After integrating, they have to cross check that working or not, considering as a integration testing. Okay. Once it has been completed, once that integration testing is completed, then developers will be releasing build to the testing team. Okay, developers will be releasing build to the testing team, saying that build 1. They will give some number for every build. You guys knowing about what is mean by build? What is the meaning of build?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. See the concept. Okay. Very
Production.
best, very best example. Very general example. Assume that you guys are purchasing in a laptop. Just assume that when you are purchasing in a laptop, in the laptop, is it by default Chrome browser will be available? When you're purchasing
No,
in
sir.
a new
No,
laptop,
sir.
by
sir.
default
No,
Chrome
sir.
browser will
No,
be
sir.
available?
No, 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 no.
No, sir.
No. No, by default, Chrome browser will not be available. But if a requirement is you required in a Chrome browser, then what you will be doing?
Will download and install.
Right. You will be downloading and then you will get installed. Okay. Now, see the concept, guys. See the concept. While downloading, is that you are downloading code related to the Chrome browser, or you are downloading .exe file related to the Chrome browser? Which one you are downloading? Is that the code written by the developer for Chrome browser or .exe file? .exe file. See, very easy to understand the testing part also. So here we are not worried about what is the language developers has been used it, what is the logic they written, what kind of techniques they done. You are not worried about all those things here. Your requirement is Chrome browser. So you are downloading .exe file and you are installing in your local system and you are using the Chrome browser. Same concept applied in real time. Developers developing the code, 5 members, 6 members, 10 members, whatever it may be. Whatever the logic they written, whatever the code they written, we are not worried about all those things. What developers will do, they will convert their code into one .exe file. In case of Chrome browser, individual, you are installing in the individual system. But in case of testing, okay, in case of testing, the application, it should not be installing in the individual system. Installing in each and every tester system, not possible. Because of that, what will happen is, in the real time, the developers, they will develop the code for some functionality and then they will convert into the .exe file. That particular .exe file will get installed in the server related to that project. From the server, you will be getting the URL. As a tester, you have to utilize that URL to access the application. So according to the real-time terminology, rather than calling a .exe file, we are calling as a build here. Sometime in interviews, if anyone is asking a question, what is mean by build? In simple, you can say that executable file. So once you guys has been completed, tester has been completed. Okay. So tester has been completed in testing with the build 1. Okay. Then you will be getting with the build 2, which you will be getting with build 2, build 3, build 4, build 5, till the time of the whole application is completing, the whole build will be releasing it. See the concept here. Why I mentioned testing is very easy is, when you take Chrome browser, you are not worried about the code. You are worried about the .exe file. You got installed, you are working. Testing also same concept. We are not worried about what is the logic or what is the code written by the developers. Developers, whatever the code, whatever the logic, whatever the code they written, they may written, but they have to convert into one .exe file. That particular .exe file getting releasing to the testing team. Releasing the testing team, nothing but that particular .exe file will get installed in one of the project related server. Once that installation is completed, the whole testing team will get one email saying that the application has been installed, or technical terminology, we can say deployment. Okay, so application deployment completed. Below is the URL for the testing. Then you guys need to be take that particular URL and you have to use the application. Okay, or still if you want to be understand more better manner. Okay, if you want to get understand in a more better manner, the terminology deployment, deploying, nothing but installation. In case of our common terminology, we can say that like installation. Real time terminology, deployment. The .exe file getting installing in the respective project related server. Best example, guys, let's take Gmail. How you guys are accessing Gmail application?
Using Chrome browser. By Chrome browser. Sir, using the URL.
Gmail application, how you are accessing the Gmail application?
Using the URL.
Gmail using URL or
By using URL.
Help of the URL.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that Gmail application got installed in your local system?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Oh,
No.
no.
Application is not installed, only URL. But where application got installed? Application
Server.
already
On server.
got installed in the Gmail server. There it already deployed. You guys are taking the URL here. That's the only concept. In real time also, once development completed for one of the functionality, it will converted into the .exe file that will deployed in the server. You will get an URL. You have to take URL and start the testing activities. What is simple? You can say that executable file here. Okay. Now developers doing the development, like for one functionality, for example, login functionality they are doing. It will take some time, like 3 days, 4 days, whatever it may be. But in meanwhile, tester, it's not like ideal. Because of that application is not developed, tester will not be sitting ideal. From the day one, once SRS document is ready, from the day one, developer will continue development activity. Tester will be continued testing activity. What tester has to be done? So by the time of developer is ready with the build, tester need to be get ready with requirements understanding. Okay. After that, need to be get come up with test plan. Okay. And then need to be get mentioning about test scenarios. After that, need to be get ready with test cases. So all these things need to be done. So by the time of build has been, okay, by the time of build is ready with development team, testers need to be get ready with the test cases. Once build has been released, we have to take that URL and then we need to be get start. We need to be get start executing this particular test cases. Nothing but we can say test execution. While doing execution, we need to be get taking care about bug reporting. Okay, so this is how it will be continued. Now we are working build 1. Parallelly, developer will get ready with the code of build 2. By the time of testers completed build 1 testing and ready with the test cases of build 2, developer will release build 2. Once build 2 release, as a testing team, we are working on build 2 testing here. Okay, so once we are working, right? So once we are working on build 2, development team will get ready with the build 3. Like that, till the time of application is completed, multiple builds will be releasing. Why we are going with multiple builds is it possible to develop the whole application in one single shot? Can developer or tester complete the whole application
No,
in
sir.
one single
No.
shot?
No.
No, which is not at all possible. So like module wise, okay, like first login functionality. After that, inbox functionality. After that, sent mail functionality as an example of Gmail. So like that, it will be divided. All that plan will be taken care by higher level only. So according to that, bills will be releasing it. Okay. In a certain stage. Okay. So while doing with bug reporting, you will be completing it. You will be repeating for multiple bills here. In a certain stage, as a tester, we need to be come up with in doing for different types of testing. Lot of, because we are into testing, we have to be perform different types of testing, mentioning about and getting considering with smoke testing. And then we need to be get mentioning about sanity testing. Okay. After that, which need to be get mentioning about retesting. And then we need to be get mentioning about, right? So which need to be get mentioning about saying that regression testing. After that, we have to be mentioning about alpha testing. And then we need to be get mentioning about and getting taking with beta testing. And finally, it will be getting moving into live environment, or we can say that production here. So this is how we got a possibility in getting performing different types of testing. What are all these particular testing in our training program? We'll discuss in a very detailed here. So once we completed all the testings, finally project will be moving into live environment or production. So that is how the project will be releasing into the market. So that is how the software will release into the market. So see the whole conclusion. First, we got in a people.
Sir, how you decide what kind of the testing you should do on the project?
No, that you will understand. In the coming sessions, we'll be discussing.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, first, we have in a multiple people in the market doing different type of the business. All the business initially manual. In a certain stage, that process need to be automated. Nothing but required in a software. So required in a software need to be get visit with IT companies. When you visit IT companies, the first document you have to be submit RFP, mentioning the request for proposal. Okay, request for proposal. Based on that particular RFP document, BA guys will be taking care about feasibility study and then requirement analysis. Once it is completed, you will have kickoff meeting, nothing but project confirmation. So in the kickoff meeting, all higher level people will be there, will be having a lot of discussions, including with the budget, including with the legal activities. Everything will be discussed and project will be signed up, nothing but sign off. So project conforming to that particular respective IT company. Once project confirm, then project manager will be coming into the picture. Main role, project manager taking care about PMP, mentioning the project management plan. PMP, nothing but project management plan. Based on once that PMP ready, in a meanwhile, BA and project manager coming up with the document of BRS and SRS. BRS mentioning the business requirement specification. Okay, business requirement specification. SRS, software requirement specification. Software requirement specification. Once SRS is ready, then developer will come into the picture, tester will come into the picture. Developer, based on SRS document, all development activity. Tester, based on SRS document, all testing activity. Developer, doing the coding, code review, unit level testing, integration testing. Then build will be releasing to testing team. By the time of build is releasing, as a tester ready with requirements understanding, test plan, test scenarios, test cases. Once build is released, we'll execute the test cases and then we'll be taking with bug reporting. So that will be continued. Then another build will be released. Again, we'll go with test scenarios, test cases, execution, bug reporting. So till the time of the whole project is getting completed, it will be continued with multiple builds here. In a certain stage, we need to be get perform different types of testing, like smoke testing, sanity testing, retesting, regression testing, alpha testing, beta testing, and then live environment. So once beta testing is successful, then it will be going into live environment. Once project moved into live, that software completed came into the live. So this is how in the IT industry, the real-time process will be done to develop one particular software. So the reason I'm explaining these things is you guys need to be having a very clear picture how IT industry is working. It's not like only developer, not like only tester, not like BA. It is a teamwork here. BA different, tester different, developer different, deployment, the team also different. So all the people working together and then completing with the one particular successful software into the market here. Now, in our training program, our main activity is testing. As part of our testing, we have to understand requirements, test plan, test scenarios, execution, bug reporting. Bug reporting, nothing but identifying the bugs in the application, and we have to report that particular bugs. After that, performing different types of testing. So manually, after that automation, we need to take with the help of automation tool, and then we need to be perform all the things. All these things we need to be discussed into very detailed here. Okay. So clear about this particular part?
Sir,
Sir,
one question I want to ask.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sir,
RFP
what kind of data in BRS document will be?
BRS document will be, we can say that business requirement. I mean, overview of the business, like for example, banking, how banking sector is working, the domain overview, it will be there in the BRS. SRS is software, how that software need to be developed, how that software need to be tested, that information will be there in the software. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
RFP is made by the company who need service.
Yes. Now, for example, I required in a software. Now, for example, assume that I'm into the industry. Now, for example, for my institute, I required in a software. So I'll make RFP document and then I'll submit to the IT company. Okay.
But I know a lot of my friends, like I have a confusion, like what to, they also say that they are preparing some RFP. They are working in IT companies. So
Basically, what will happen is, now assume that I'm into this IT industry, training industry. Just an example. I was very new to this. Okay, I don't know how the software will be helping me to have all the things, because I was totally new. Then what will happen? I'll be taking with the help of IT people on, because already they have an experience. So those guys will help me. Okay, this is how the software need to be developed. By that, they will be preparing. So that is how the statement will be done. Okay. Is it clear?
No, but I was a bit confused. Like,
No. See, very simple. Now your friends are now assume that IT guys are preparing the RFP. Okay. So why they will be preparing the RFPs? For example, I'm having my institute is there manually. Okay. Now I want to be automate the process of my institute. But how to automate? What are the things I can automate? I don't know anything because I was totally new. I don't know anything. Then what I will be doing? I will be approaching to the IT company. So in the IT company, those guys will itself, they will be suggesting. So you are into the institute business. This is how the institute business will be running. This is how the software will be helping. So those guys itself will be giving with the requirements also. So that is what the concept here.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So like they are working in HCL. So HCL is trying to help them how their software.
Exactly. Now, for example, assume that basically, like if you consider like Accenture, more banking projects, just an example. Now, what this Accenture will be doing, he will be explaining to the customer. So, customer, I'm already done a lot of banking projects. This is how we done. So, what is the way you are thinking? Not like more suitable. Our way, what we mentioned, will make you more suitable. Then these guys are coming up with all the things here. That's the concept here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
So just one question.
Yeah.
It's the basic difference between SRD and BRD, right? So like in the VRD, the business requirement will be there. Let's say the business is requiring to add two numbers, right? So they will specify the requirement just to add two numbers. And in the SRD, the IT professional will write down how to add these two numbers and what would be the outcome. That's what the difference will be.
Right. You can consider like that. In simple, how we can consider is BRS, business overview, SRS, functionality. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And moreover, you guys are like as a developer and tester, you are not involving on that. That is the higher level. Once the documents are available, you guys are coming into the picture to develop in a software based on the requirement, to test in a software based on the requirement. Okay.
Actually, I have gone through a couple of SRD and BRD, but I didn't find much difference between these two. So somehow
see, this will vary from definitely project to project, like what kind of project we are developing it. It's a very small nowadays. Developing in a normal websites is just a 10 minutes activity, but talking about the industry was like banking industry or manufacturing industry. I'm talking about in that level here. So when you take in that level, now assume that if like a banking sector, first we have to know that like higher level team, first they have to understand that like how that banking sector working first. After that only they can come up with how to develop. So that is what I'm giving the information.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But definitely what the processes we are discussing, I'm giving maximum in the respect of real time. But there is no rule of like every company need to be follow the same thing, because company to company, definitely process will get varied here. But I'm talking about in general way, which will be following by the most of the companies as part of my experience. So I was giving with the general information here. Okay.
Sir, one question.
Yeah.
Sir, RFP is a part of pre-sales?
You can consider. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Okay. Done. Next, this is which we got understand about the process. Now we have to implement this process. Okay. So we have to implement this process here. So how we can implement? So here in this, we have two things, developer and tester. What developer is doing? Developer need to be taking care about. Okay. So developer need to be taking care about writing the code. What exactly main role of developer? The main role of developer is doing the coding, code review. And then code review will be done by the development team lead. After that, unit level testing. And then integration testing. So once integration testing completed, builder will be releasing. So parallelly, tester need to be get continue his particular testing activities here. Okay, so this is what which we can mentioning about taking with developer role here. Okay, so now what we have to do is, so today we got understand about SDLC real-time process. Okay, to implement this process, which it will be taking with the help of, okay, so to get implementing with the process which need to be get, okay, so which need to be get take with the help of doing with the help of SDLC models here. Okay, don't be confused, guys. Till now we discussed about SDLC process. Okay, now to implement that process, we are taking SDLC models. In that, one will be mentioning about, waterfall model, and then which it will be mentioning about V model. Okay, and after that, which need to be get mentioning about agile here. So apart from this, there are lot of other models also available. Like apart from these three, we are having lot of other models also available, but mainly as part of real time and as part of interview, first we need to be get comfortable about these three particular models here. Once we done with these three models, I'll be completing with the theory part here. Then we'll be getting started with the project. I clearly explain about, so like we are doing with the project level. So which we are getting started with the project here, and then how we can implement manual testing. So my intention is by the end of this training program, if anyone giving you application and saying the do manual testing, you guys need to be in a position to do the manual testing. If anyone giving an application and asking that automate an application, you guys need to be get comfortable in automating the application. So, but automate application, we are discussing Selenium tool. For Selenium, we require core Java knowledge. I'm not discussing anything related to core Java because you guys already trained on core Java. So I'm not discussing anything on core Java. Once we completed manual testing, directly I'll be going with Selenium programming. So take care about those things here. Okay. So tomorrow I'll be discussing about SDLC models. Once it is complete, then we'll be starting SDLC. Clear, everyone? Any specific questions for the day?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay then. So if you don't have any questions, then we can exit from the meeting. We'll meet you tomorrow. So from tomorrow, we'll be going started with SDLC models. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, what is BRS?
BRS means business requirement specification. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you so
This
much.
is Shubham. This is Selenium lecturer only. In Selenium, first we are going with manual testing. After that, I'll be coming to the automation testing. So this training program, which includes manual and automation. As part of automation, I'll be taking with the Selenium. Okay. Right. Okay.
Sir, when will we get the new link, sir?
New link, I think by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, you will get in a communication.
Do we need to contact admin or directly mails?
I think they will be informing it. They will be sending it.
Yeah,
Or else if in case from your side, if you are having any respect to management team, you can just cross check with them also.
So
Okay.
for the full stack people, link will be the same or changed?
No, this is all the people are from full stack only. I'm doing with the training with the respect of full stack. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, guys. Meet you tomorrow then.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.